Welcome to Wallace State Community College and the pinning ceremony of the Associate Degree Nursing Program for the May 2018 graduates. I'm Deborah Hoover, Chair of the Nursing Department of Education at Wallace State. This evening will recognize the courage of these students to dream of a nursing career and their determination to carry out their vision with hard work. Again, this evening is all about celebration with and of these students. We are joined by a special podium guest that I will introduce in a few minutes. Nursing is a challenging profession, as Andrew alluded to, which has changed with time since its inception at Wallace State for the RN program in 1973. And I know most of you were not born yet, so if you could view the pinning event, though, in the 1970s, it would likely include a very small group of predominantly females who were outfitted in starched white dresses with white caps. Nurses have expanded their reach into diverse groups and have traded those inconvenient white caps for scrubs and stethoscopes, which enable them to fulfill the multiple roles required for the job. Nursing demands a keen understanding of science, application of math principles, precise communication both in verbal and written forms, as well as development of specific psychomotor skills performed in a compassionate way. Encapsulating the essence of nursing into a single description would be difficult. Tonight, you will have the opportunity to witness these individuals as they enter this profession and pledge themselves to practice with honor. The nursing cohort, which entered Wallace State in the fall of 2016, began to pen a new chapter for us. For the first time since 2005, the statewide nursing curriculum had been totally revamped. This class would become the first group to experience what the department calls the concept curriculum. These pioneers undertook this challenge with enthusiasm and experienced every new course in the curriculum as the first edition. 94 of these students have already earned a practical nursing certificate at the end of the first 3 semesters, and some have elected to take the practical nursing boards to become licensed practical nurses. This group will now be adding the associate and applied science degree to their accomplishments and will be eligible to take boards to become registered nurses. As this group entered the nursing program, the National League for Nursing designated Wallace State Department of Nursing as a center of excellence in nursing education. In the fall of 2017, these students participated in a reaccreditation process that was conducted by the Accreditation Commission for Education in Nursing, ACEN, which had culminated in a report that verified full compliance with all national standards for practical and associate degree nursing. And it also will be valid until 2025. In other words, these students have seen it all. They have watched Wallace State emerge on the national scene in nursing, document evidence of accreditation standards, and develop full utilization of all of the resources available in the new building. They have also witnessed faculty growth, at times literally, as 4 new babies have been welcomed since 2016, and we have 2 more on the way that I know of. I'll just say that. Each class has a unique personality as individuals and also as a group. These trendsetters have demonstrated what numerous faculty have dubbed a sweet spirit and made themselves available to support the department and college on many fronts. A number of students have regularly volunteered to assist with any events, including the advisory committee meeting, family welcome, alumni events, or prayers for the class and for the college. These class officers tonight have been incredibly organized and targeted in their plans, and it has been a pleasure to work with all of these graduates and assist them in part of their nursing journey. By the April the 4th job fair, the majority of this nursing class had already accepted an employment opportunity. The college is delighted that employers target Wallace graduates for nurses. Graduates, tonight the faculty challenge each of you to continue to grow professionally, and we look forward to tracking your progress in the future. Families, tonight you can savor this degree for the moment, but we hope that this will not be your last degree for your graduate. As I conclude, I want to acknowledge all those family members, and I talked to some of them at the reception, and friends in the audience who've taken on extra duties such as learning how to do laundry. I heard some of that tonight. Cook meals, mow the grass, babysit children, babysit new children I've met, and etc. while these graduates have been studying. And I know that your help has been instrumental in assisting these graduates in reaching their goals. We had a family orientation, and I got to meet them at the very beginning of their journey, and I told them this would be a family affair, and it truly is. I also want to acknowledge the best faculty in the world, both in the nursing department and in other academic departments on campus. These individuals have taken the time to encourage students, to answer questions, blackboard messages, prepare engaging learning experiences to ensure excellence. It is my pleasure to partner with them every day, and I'm very thankful for that opportunity. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Vicki Halsey-Karlowicz to the podium for greetings and remarks. Dr. Karlowicz has been the president of Wallace State since 2003 and has been instrumental in supporting the Department of Nursing Education in developing a new state-of-the-art facility and also in building that facility, which was completed in 2014. Dr. Karlowicz led the support of our department's greatest achievement to date when we were designated by the National League for Nursing as a Center of Excellence. Dr. Karlowicz has personally been honored as the recipient of the Insight into Diversity Magazine Giving Back Award, which honors presidents of colleges and universities who go above and beyond their everyday leadership duties and give back to their campuses and communities. I can personally attest to her amazing leadership. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Vicki Karlowicz.
When I step away from this podium, I'm going to find out why the air conditioners aren't working, so that's first. So welcome to Wallace State Community College, and we're so delighted to have you here tonight sharing in this most important and most special occasion that you will probably ever have the opportunity to attend. The nursing pinning ceremony is so symbolic, and it's just simply beautiful, and we're so thankful that you're here to share in this important evening with us. And I want to say thank you to the families for entrusting us with your loved ones so that we can work with them and help them to develop into the kind of healthcare professional that they are destined to be. And to the graduates, I want to say to you, we're so very proud of each and every one of you. I have watched your stories unfold here. I've heard about your experiences and shared in stories about your challenges, and I've stalked you on Facebook. So I know the journeys that you have made to be here tonight. And I want you to know how very proud each and every one of us are of you. You inspire us. You cause us to continue to do what we do, and hopefully with exceptionality, to make you the healthcare professionals that you are today. And I'll close with a story. I had to have a procedure done last year in the fall in Birmingham. And as I always do, I chat up the nurses, and I had 2 nurses with me. And so, I was relieved when one was a Wallace State graduate, and I won't say where the other one was from. But guess who got to do my IV? And so after the 3rd stick, I said, can you let her do it, because I really have good veins here. And so she went away, and our Wallace State alum got me on the 1st stick, and she said, oh, you've got juicy veins. I knew that already, but I was so grateful to have a Wallace State nurse taking care of me. Remember, you are never nearer to God than your compassionate moments, and show your compassion to your patients. They and their families will very much appreciate that. And finally, I'll tell you today that I got a call from the father of an alum who graduated in 2005, Christopher Lynn. He was a Nightingale Award recipient, and he joined the Navy afterwards, and he's now a lieutenant commander in the Navy, but he is a member of President Trump's personal medical detail team. You never know where your degree is going to take you. Congratulations to each of you.
Now I'd like to recognize Dean Lisa German. Will you please stand? As Dean of Health Sciences, Ms. German has been an advocate for the Department of Nursing Education and these graduates on a regular basis. She is a beacon of practical wisdom and balance for the nursing program. Dean German is in charge of a very spirited group of health science faculty, and we appreciate her sense of humor and her steady guidance. Thank you, Dean German. Now I would like to recognize Dr. Johnny McMoy, who serves as the college dean. Would you please stand? Dr. McMoy has been a tireless supporter for our department and has advocated for our programs at every level in our college and also in our community. Dr. McMoy has assisted nursing with the NLN Center of Excellence application, as well as the latest accreditation documents for ACEM. His editing ability is extraordinary. Thank you so much, Dr. Johnny McMoy, for what you have done for us. Now, Carrie Ward, who serves as Vice President for the Associate Degree Nursing class, will introduce the Department of Nursing Education faculty and staff.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I have the honor of introducing our incredible faculty and staff who have not only served as our instructors and mentors, but also as some of our biggest cheerleaders, motivators, and role models. Would you please stand as I call your name, and audience, please hold all applause until the end. Ms. Heather Ashley, Clinical Supervisor, Advanced Med-Surg and Critical Care Clinicals. Ms. Bonnie Bibb, Fundamental Theory and Lab, Med-Surg and Fundamental Clinicals. Ms. Janet Brown, Pediatric Theory, Psychosocial Theory, and Pediatric Clinicals. Ms. Amy Burcham, Advanced Med-Surg Theory, Advanced Med-Surg, Fundamental and Critical Care Clinicals. Ms. Susan Copeland, Clinical Coordinator and Role Transition Theory. Ms. Leah Gann, Adult and Pediatric Theory, Lab and Simulations, Med-Surg and OB Clinicals. Dr. Meredith Hyatt, Basic Pharmacology Theory and Lab, OB and Fundamental Clinicals, Leadership and Role Transition Theory. Ms. Mary Medendorf, Simulation Coordinator. Ms. Shay Mobley, Maternal Child Theory, Med-Surg Theory, OB and Med-Surg Clinicals, and also A&S Faculty Advisor. Ms. Disha Patel, Med-Surg Lab and Theory, Med-Surg and Fundamental Clinicals. Ms. Tara Richard, Fundamental Theory and Lab, Med-Surg and Fundamental Clinicals. Ms. Katie Roper, Advanced Med-Surg Theory and Advanced Med-Surg Clinicals. Ms. Miranda Smith, Clinical Supervisor, Med-Surg, OB, and Pediatric and Critical Care Clinicals, A&S, and Student Class Officer Advisor. Ms. Alicia Standridge, Assessment, Adult Nursing Theory and Lab, Fundamental and OB Clinicals. Ms. Sarah Tidwell, Simulation and Skills Lab Instructional Technician and Simulation Facilitator. Dr. Diane Wilhite, Level 1 Coordinator, Adult Nursing Theory and Lab, Med-Surg and Fundamental Clinicals. Ms. Michelle Baker, Secretary. Ms. Jennifer Dunkel, Administrative Assistant. Would all adjunct faculty, academic faculty, and clinical associates also please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please help us thank the wonderful Wallace State faculty and staff?
Please welcome Miranda Smith, Clinical Supervisor and Class Advisor, who will introduce the class officers.
Good evening. I have had the privilege of working with probably one of the best officer group I could possibly imagine. And also the best class, because anything I have asked, they have done for me. And you don't get that many places. So I truly appreciate that. So I'm going to introduce the officers, and when I say your name, please stand. Class President, Ashley Best. Vice President, Carrie Ward. Treasurer and Secretary, Hannah Paget. And Class Representative, Courtney Etheridge. I've appreciated everything y'all have done to help me as the officer and as the class and the whole group. Thank you.
Please welcome the President of the ADN class, Ashley Vest, to the podium. Ashley has shouldered the responsibility of planning tonight's ceremony, as well as troubleshooting student issues with faculty during her tenure as class president. Welcome.
Good evening, fellow friends, family, and faculty. It is a great honor to be speaking on behalf of our class before you all tonight. To our teachers, we want to express our appreciation for seeing us through this trying journey, instilling every ounce of knowledge you have into us, for continuing to encourage when the road seemed hopeless, and in turn, celebrating our victories with us. Thank you for molding us into the nurses that we are today. To each of you sitting before me tonight, let's be honest. There's no doubt that we could have made it here without you. In some way, I know you all made many sacrifices so that we could achieve our dreams. To our families that did housework, laundry, and most likely lived on a lot of fast food for the past 2 years so we could use our time to study or go to clinical, thank you. To all of you who prayed with us and for us, you supported us and gave us consistent encouragement when we needed it more than you will ever know. Thank you. To our true friends, for being a listening ear to vent to, and for standing by us all the way when all our response was, when being asked to go do things, was I can't, I have to stay. You never left our side. You always said, you've got this. Not too much longer. You're almost there. Thank you. Some of you invested your time to help us study. Some provided financial help because we were not able to work full time. To those of you who did, my hat is off to you because I know I didn't have to. Some of you stepped in to watch our children when we couldn't. You ran to get us coffee, energy drinks, food, more index card for the endless note cards that we had to make to study, or whatever we needed. You were there. Every little thing counted that you did. and we can't thank each of you enough for helping us get here tonight. To my class, I walked in the conference center on orientation day just under 2 years ago, nervous as I could be, and as I know many of you were as well. We really had no clue what we were getting into. And I'm quite thankful we didn't, because if we had known, we just might have ran the other direction. Looking around, I didn't know a single one of you. But what I did know was that I was 100% sure wanted to be a nurse. My mindset was work hard, stay focused, don't worry about making friends, keep your head down and accomplish your goals. But boy was I wrong. You absolutely could not make it through nursing school without the help of your nursing friends to push you to the end. It takes a village. We've all laughed together, cried together, prayed together, and celebrated together. We've took 15-minute power naps on the floor at school and had our friends promise to wake us up and encourage us to keep studying. For reminding each other, did you bring your clinical badge? Do you have that paperwork to turn in? Don't forget that assignment that's due by 12 tonight on a Friday night. You better be in class tomorrow, or did you listen to that integrity yet? We learned to carry around extra watches, pen lights, and most importantly, extra ponytail holders and matching socks to make sure Dr. Will Hite didn't get on to us. Yes, we have helped each other, just like a family would. And I can easily stand here tonight and tell all of you that the good Lord has blessed us with bonds to last a lifetime. And tonight is especially bittersweet, as I know we are all leaving behind what we now call, and what has been, our second family for the past 2 years. We've gone from not knowing what the veil or a diaphragm of a stethoscope is, to what in the world did SFAR mean. Hemodynamic monitoring, who had ever heard of such a thing? To knowledgeable, confident, and compassionate nurses. I have watched you all grow and bloom alongside me into the wonderful nurses you are today. I am so proud of each of you, as I know we are all going to continue to do great things in the future. Although we've spent many nights with our head in the books, continuous hours studying, and trying to remember every little thing that our instructors drilled into our heads over and over again, we all know nursing is a calling. It is not just a career. It is not a paycheck or about getting an A on a test. At the end of the day, it's about truly showing compassion and caring for our patients as if they were our own family. It's about stopping and listening to your patients' fears when no one else is there to hear them. It's about providing a hand to hold when they just need a companion. It's about celebrating their victories. It's about walking in their room with a smile and being a light for someone on a bad day. It's about praying for them. It's not about judgment. It's about setting aside your personal feelings and giving them the best care you know how. It's about giving all the love you have to them, even when it's hard to find it on some days yourself. It's about being strong. Nursing is being a mentor to those when they can't find hope anywhere else. It's using your 5 free minutes of time to help an elderly patient get dressed up and fix their hair on a day to make them feel better, instead of taking a much-needed breather instead. It's pushing through and going after your shift to get your patient a coloring book or their favorite food because they have no one else to do so. You know that even though your family is waiting on you back at home, that patient needs you more than they do. This is what nursing is all about, and this is what our class exhibits. Without a doubt, this world is going to be a better place because of you, and I'm truly blessed to be graduating with the best. I wish you all the best of luck, and remember that when the excitement wears off and the days become hard, look at everything you've been through and all of our accomplishments. Take pride in how far you've come, and have faith in how far you can go. Congratulations, we did it.
Now it's time to introduce you to these fabulous graduates. Will these associate degree nursing graduates, will you please prepare to be pinned as I call your name? Andrew Dalton Smith. Victoria Elizabeth Sanders. Miranda Lynn Mask. Amy Danielle Ponder. Darian Easterling. Sylvia Garcia. Jacob Crocker. Ashlyn Sweat. Cassidy Hughes. Mackenzie Singletary. Lilia McLeod. Ashley Nicole DeWeese. Michelle Hoagland. Hayden Whitney Ford. Taylor Lachey Cup. Jay Terry. Jesse Kyle Boone. Destiny Marie Goolsby. Alexis Riggs. Lauren Elizabeth James. Angela Nicole Fowler. Samantha Burns. Erin Brooke Benson. Alana Katana. Brittany Otts. Cassidy Jordan Pennington. Jessica Brooke Hill. Cassidy Michelle Snow. Elizabeth Blueball. Reagan Noel White. Dalton Smith. Aaron K. Langham. Erica Lauren Crouch. Laurie Cavender. Emily Jo Laney. Emily Grace Baldridge. Ashley Rose Cooley. Zaylee Lang. Rachel Marie Brewis. Tammy Neal. Leslie White. Megan Denise Barclift. Erica Gabrielle Markham. Chelsea Sierra Wright. Cynthia Suarez. Brianna Hicks. Kayla Brooke Tucker. Scotty Lyle Jones. Kelsey Ann Bartlett. Kelsey Nicole Hester. Tim Hunsinger. James West. Kelly Bree Hoagland. Brianne Elizabeth B. Casey Lynette Brown. Christy Cleveland Campbell. McKaylee Morgan Walker. Megan Bryant. Brianna Morgan Bonner. Jonte Simone Williams. Sierra Sanders Reynolds. Sierra Shantae Robinson. Emily Henson. Logan Brooke Gibbs. Kelly Renee Wilson. Chadra Summer Howell. Elaine Nicole Minor. Abigail Nicole Grenade. Cassidy Dooley. Chloe Nicole Smith. Courtney Michelle Etheridge. Hannah Elizabeth Pageant. Carrie Leanne Ward. And last but not least, Ashley Nicole Vest. I didn't know anything. I don't know a thing. Please welcome Amy Bertram to the podium to present the tradition of the lamp.
Thank you, Miss Avery. Good evening. Tonight's ceremony represents many months of sacrifice, dedication, and perseverance by these new graduates who are being welcomed into the nursing profession. As a nursing faculty member, it is both an honor and a privilege for me to participate in this ceremony with my colleagues, students, and their families. I would like to share with you the tradition behind the lamp lighting ceremony. It references back to Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. During the Crimean War, Florence made history by taking 38 women to Turkey to nurse the sick and wounded British soldiers. She was appalled by the hospital conditions: not enough beds, no cooking utensils, toilets blocked and overflowing, The filth and stench of rotting wounds were overwhelming in the overcrowded, rat and cockroach-infested corridors and wards. The nurses' efforts were also hindered by the lack of basic supplies such as soap, bandages, and food. Florence organized the staff, ordered furniture, set up housekeeping, supplied clothing, and supervised daily routines. She worked an average of 20 hours a day, performing the duties of cook, housekeeper, storekeeper, as well as nurse. Many feel no other person in history has done more to alleviate suffering and establish a high standard of health care for the sick. At the close of each 20-hour workday, it was Florence's custom, before retiring, to make a last tour of the wards. Picture her tall, slender frame and nurse's uniform, rich brown hair covered by a plaid cap, passing with lamp in hand down the aisles between the rows of beds, bestowing comfort on the wounded. This seemed like an angel to the hundreds of wounded and sick soldiers. The soldiers came to associate the light from the lamp Miss Nightingale carried with a caring, compassionate professional who came into the darkness to alleviate their pain and suffering. This earned her the nickname, Lady with the Lamp, and the lamp icon became the symbol of nursing. Florence Nightingale was displaying the art of nursing. The lamp lighting tradition serves as a bridge from nurses' past to nursing's future, which will be formed by the young professionals we honor tonight. As a tribute to Florence Nightingale's dedication and compassion, each graduate will carry a lamp demonstrating their intention to carry her ideals forward. The lighting of each lamp signals the transition from student to member of the nursing profession. Graduates, the nursing faculty now pass the light of this lamp on to you. Graduates, please get in position for the lighting of the lamps.
Graduates, please repeat after me the Nightingale Pledge. I pledge myself here before my God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and an art. I recognize the importance of high standards of care and personal accountability. I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care. I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work. I will hold in confidence all the personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information. I will act with compassion in ethical matters. I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge I take today. Graduates, please gently extinguish your candle.
Each graduate who has been penned has accomplished an amazing goal. In addition, tonight, I have the opportunity to recognize some members of this class for special awards. During the campus-wide Student Honors and Awards Night at Wallace on April the 17th, numerous recognitions were presented to our nursing students. Recipients of Who's Who among students in American universities and colleges were recognized. Some of the criteria considered for this honor are as follows: scholastic excellence with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or greater, participation in professional organizations related to the field of study, general citizenship, leadership, and service to the school and community. Who's Who winners, please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all of these Who's Who recipients are identified. Lori Reed Cavender, Ashley Nicole DeWeese, Cassidy Dooley, Hayden Whitney Ford, Abigail Nicole Grenade, Alana Katana, Mackenzie Hope Singletary, Carrie Leanne Ward. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. During Honors Night, the Nursing Program Award was also presented to Ms. Carrie Leanne Ward. Would you please stand again? Thank you. The mission of the Wallace State Association of Nursing Students is to provide an opportunity for students to participate in a pre-professional organization. The A&S, in keeping with the departmental mission statement, promotes the ethics and standards of the nursing profession, encourages scholarship and intellectual achievement, and aids in the development of valuable leadership skills. Will the following member of the ANS please stand? Courtney Michelle Etheridge. There is one more award tomorrow night for the Presidential Award for Health Science Excellence, and our nursing nominee is Carrie Leanne Ward. This award will be conferred tomorrow night at graduation. The last awards are the Nightingale Awards. And I get really emotional, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit. The Nightingale Award is a unique recognition which is selected by nursing faculty, not by the director. It's given during the pinning ceremony for nursing graduates. The inscription on the plaque reads, "Given in recognition of your commitment to excellence in scholarship and dedication to compassion and exemplary patient care." The faculty have nominated the following individuals for consideration of this outstanding recognition. Each of the nominees should be very proud to be included in this group. The nominees for the May 2018 Nightingale Award include the following graduates. Would you please stand and remain standing as I call your name? Courtney Michelle Etheridge, Angela Nicole Fowler, Logan Brooke Gibbs, Kelly Bree Hoagland, Aaron K. Langham, Hannah Elizabeth Paget, Andrew Dalton Smith, J. Benjamin Terry, Ashley Nicole Best, and Carrie Leanne Ward. Please give them a round of applause. These graduates have demonstrated special abilities, and the selection process was very difficult with such a talented group of nominees. You may be seated. Would the Nightingale winners please come forward as I call your name and remain on the stage as all of the winners are announced. The first winner had the following comments from faculty. This student is known as genuine and works well with others on campus and in the clinical area. This individual has excelled in every clinical environment, and the staff have been heard to say that this person will be a great nurse. This individual shows compassion and caring in all arenas. In addition, this person has juggled family life with 3 young children under 6 years of age while maintaining a very high GPA. Would Carrie Leanne Ward please come forward? The second Nightingale winner is noted to have a very contagious smile. Excuse me. That narrows it down. And has been known to be a blessing to others. This individual never meets a stranger in the clinical arena and puts faith at the forefront. This individual has prompted staff comments like, "Pleasure to work with," and classmates credit him with motivation to continue toward their goal. Would J. Benjamin Terry please come forward? does not know the word no. This individual has assisted with numerous new student orientations, family welcome days, and even the conference center naming reception. Every clinical unit that has had contact with this individual would like to hire them. Faculty have said that if they had to select a nurse to care for their own family, this student would be the one. Would Andrew Dalton Smith? The Department of Nursing Education would like to congratulate all of these graduates and all of these Nightingale winners tonight who made a difference in the lives of their patients, classmates, and faculty. Give them one more round of applause. Courtney Etheridge will pronounce the benediction prior to the graduate recessional. Please remain standing in your seats after the benediction to allow the graduates and faculty to recess from the hall. Thank you so much for your presence tonight.
You'll bow with me, please. Dear Heavenly Father, I'm coming before you tonight with a humble and grateful heart, thanking you for giving us this opportunity to be here surrounded by our fellow classmates, our teachers, and our friends and family. This night is a huge milestone in our life, and we thank you for getting us to this point. I thank you for placing Wallace State Nursing in our lives. This place has been our home away from home, and this class has become our second family. We have learned together, laughed together, we have cried together, and we have cheered each other on through the thick and thin. I want to specifically thank you, God, for every single nursing instructor we've had throughout this nursing school journey. I thank you for their love of teaching and for their passion of nursing. These teachers have stuck with us and have praised us when we have accomplished our goals and have encouraged us when we have come up short. Lord, I thank you for placing the call of nursing on each and every one of our hearts. This is a humble and selfless road we are about to embark on, and I pray you go with us out into the world of patient care and help us touch someone's life every day. I pray that you will have your hand on us on our good days when life is restored, and I pray that you will have your hand on us on the days when life is lost. God, I pray that we will never lose our compassion, our empathy, or our passion in caring for others. We give you all the glory. In your name we pray. Amen.